Hello there everybody, and welcome back to Pokémon X. Last time, well, we did a lot of things last time. We fought our rival once again, and we went over the changes of the Battle Chateau. Honestly, not really a whole lot has changed around Kalos, because, well, it's only like certain things that change, and all the big stuff that happens is either around in certain places of Kalos, or it's in Lumio City, which we're not done with yet, and I want to make all of that its own video. But what I want to make its own video is this one. So, here at Anistar City, after beating Kalum at Kilout City, and which is unlocked after you take part in one battle at the Battle Maison, this happens. Why, hello, Serena. Running all around Kalos is actually rather tiring, is it not? Oh yeah, I'm the one making you do that, aren't I? Yes, you are. Terribly sorry about that. Well, Kayla may have already told you, but I found a way to power up the Mega Ring. Before we get to that, however, I want to talk about Mega Stones briefly. My theory is that they're special stones irradiated by the light, the energy of the legendary Pokemon Xerneas, fired from the ultimate weapon 3,000 years ago. And that's what I think they are. It's possible that stones like Fire Stones were what turned into these Mega Stones. So what's the Mega Ring that you're holding? That mysterious stone transforms feelings felt toward Pokemon into some kind of wavelength. The Mega Ring works in a similar way to this object over here works. It's an object that changes sunlight into a mysterious light. For 1 hour starting at 8 p.m., this sundial starts emitting light. This mysterious object has towered over the city there for over 3,000 years. Its relationship to the Mega Ring isn't understood at all yet. Now, let's get down to the heart of the matter. Serena, try touching the sundial. Okay. You were exposed to the legendary Pokemon's energy in Team Flare's secret HQ. And the Mega Ring has absorbed the power of the sundial. These two powers combined to upgrade your Mega Ring. Now it will react to underground Mega Stones, but only when the sundial is emitting light. I'm sure these stones hide in every corner of Kalos. Use this power to find them. And that is what this video is going to be all about. You know, I may not definitely have time, you know, as I'm recording this part today, to do all of the Mega Stone stuff. But I'm pretty sure later on in the week, whenever I do have time, you know, I will record the portions of this, because you can only do this around between 8 and 9 p.m. And if I were to carry my PC around, I would, but unfortunately I can't. So I'm just stuck with having to wait until a certain time to be able to find all of these. So in between the hours of 8 p.m. and 9 p.m., you'll be able to encounter them. You'll be able to find Mega Stones once you've upgraded the Mega Ring. So this is basically why most of the Mega Evolutions are locked out to the post-game, which, again, is sort of unfortunate, but, you know what? I guess it's all good in the hood if, you know, if you don't feel like encountering that sort of stuff anyway. Although I think, now I don't know, but I think that in Lumio City, I believe? Yeah, in Lumio City, I believe. You can, in fact, find some Mega Stones at the Stone Emporium. I gotta go check that real quick. Oh, but hold on a second. Hold on. We got a thing. Ahem. Serena, excuse me. I only need a moment. Or perhaps 3. There's something I really need to talk about with you. Please come to the Looker Bureau. The building is close to the Rogue Plaza. I can't say any more now. I expect to see you soon. Whatever that is. Well, I guess we're going to be in the post-game story, I guess. But no matter what happens, after you upgrade your Mega Ring, you'll get that message no matter what, thus kickstarting the post-game story that we're going to be seeing at a later time. Probably like next video, I guess. But what I did want to do is I wanted to check to see if some Megastones could be purchased, aka the starter Megastone that I didn't get. And it's usually from this dude. Aha, here we go. So, the other starter Pokemon that I didn't get has the Megastone ready for me. So, in my case, it'll be the Charizardite X. So, if you're playing Pokemon X, then you'll only get access to Mega Charizard X. If you're playing Y, then you'll get the Y variant. So, there it is. I think that's the only one that can be purchased without having to wait in between the hours of 8 and 3. You know, once you've upgraded the Mega Ring anyway. So, I'm just gonna say this to fill time. I'm just gonna say this to just fill any certain amount of time either way. The only ones that you can find without having to rely on the Mega Ring in the post-game are the first starter, Kanto starter Mega Evolution Stone. I believe, yeah, the Gengarite, the Mega Stone for Gengar, the Mega Stone for Aerodactyl, like I've been using a whole lot, the Ampharosite, the event Torchic that you would have gotten if this game were to be relatively new, Gardevoirite, which you can trade with Diantha for, which I demonstrated much earlier, and the Megastones for Latias and Latios, and the Abomasite and the Lucario Knight that you get. So, I'm gonna basically do this whole thing, you know, montage style. You know, whenever I have the time to, in between 8 and 9 p.m. to do all the stuff, I'll just record it all at once to do it all in montage style. So, this is gonna be the last thing I'll record for a very long time, so I guess I'll just see you at the end of the montage. And that's basically all she wrote on the Mega Stones. As you clearly saw, that was every single one that we could possibly obtain. And let me remind you, yes, that you could possibly obtain in the entire game through legitimate means and without hacking and stuff. So, basically, yeah, that is all well and good now. Now, obviously, there are a few exceptions that you can't possibly get now. Well, because their events have run out, and either they haven't even been, like, you know, distributed at all, possibly. So, I already mentioned Mega Blaziken, obviously. What I briefly touched upon was Mega Latias and Mega Latios. So, I know they were a thing in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, definitely. But, as for Pokemon X and Y, I think they're just a case of they were coded into the game, but never properly distributed at all. Or something along those lines. Possibly. I never really heard of an event that allowed such a thing. Or if I have, I might have missed it entirely. So, who knows? I'm definitely looking up the mystery gift right now, but, like, I don't think there's any sort of thing involving, you know, Mega Latios or Latias. Like I said, there is one for the Mega Torchic thing, or the Mega Blaziken thing. But, you know, none of that. Yeah, there was none. Absolutely none of that were dedicated to Mega Latios or Latias at all. So, yeah, sort of a waste in this game. As for Pokemon that eventually got a Mega, like Diancie and stuff, again, those Mega Pokemon that were introduced in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they aren't available in this game. So, yeah, unfortunately, there is no Mega Diancie in Pokemon X and Y. So, shame. Absolute shame. However, thanks to the recent Pokemon Giga Leak that happened, we know there was going to be a Mega Jinx. So, I think that's pretty interesting that they would give a Mega to Jinx. And you know what? On the topic of Mega Evolution, I feel like this definitely needed to be said in a comment somewhere, so thank you for that comment. I got a comment saying that it was definitely a waste for no Kalos Mega Pokemon at all. And while we know that's not entirely true thanks to Oras, yeah, initially it was just like, yeah, no. There were no Kalos Mega Pokemon, so yeah, a bit of a waste in this game. Definitely a waste. So yeah, that's all she wrote on the Mega Stones that you can find in this game. And yeah. So, I will now end the video there because I don't know what else to say. So next time on Pokemon X and Y, since it was brought up in this very montage, I think it's time to go on a legendary Pokemon hunt. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.